So what would you say Mario Street stands for?
Mario Street, I would like to say that Mario Street stands for motivation, inspiration, and pure joy.
So just what brought you to this point in life?
Well, what brought me to this point in life? My life was super chaotic, man. I grew up with a very good family, you know, a loving family, but I just took that wrong turn that, you know, a lot of young guys take on in the world today. Involved myself with gangs, drugs, several other things which landed me in prison, jail, strung out on drugs. Pretty much anything you could think of on the negative side, I've been through it. And all that pain, you know, brought me to a place where I didn't know where I belonged. I didn't think I belonged on earth even. You know, I was bringing pain to my family, my mother. Anybody that came across my path left with a nasty taste in their mouth, and I needed to know if I had a purpose here and if I had a reason to be here on earth. I needed to know it, you know, and there came that point where I was sick and tired of being sick and tired, and I reached out and I realized that what I'm doing now is my purpose, you know, through my faith. And so now I take all that pain and use it as power. So that's, you know, to sum it up, that's what brought me to where I am now in giving back.
You've got a very powerful message in a video called Paradise. Tell me about that.
Paradise. Paradise is a video that is based around sex trafficking, and it's the video that I produced for the fight against sex trafficking. In that video I have speaking Rebecca Bender. She's an actual survivor, and she just wrote a book, The Roadmap to Redemption, about her life, and she does task force training as well. Paradise came to me, a lot of it was inspired by the mother of my oldest children, her life and what she went through as far as rape and things of that sort. I learned a lot about the pain of that from her, and I also, you know, learned more throughout life. So, and this movie that we're doing touches on that a lot too. So, with all of that in a nutshell, I came up with the lyrics to reach people with that in this song, Paradise.
And we're about to see that compelling message through the video Paradise right now.
I am Rebecca Bender, and I'm a survivor of sex trafficking. I'm really excited to be working with Mario Street on his new single, Paradise. I can tell you the first time I heard the song, emotions really just welled up in my heart, and I was feeling like he really encompassed what it felt like to be, I know for me, a survivor of human trafficking. And I know his song is about so much more than that, but it really hit home for me.
When she was
I.M.P.A.C.T.
she is so
Remix Production.
but it flew away from the reach, so she ran away when I paradise, paradise, every time she closed her eyes.
Met a girl that had dreams, a girl that had things, dark things in her life that made her scream. Cling tight on to the nightlife. When it came to herself, she didn't put up no fight. Despite the time many men had taken her innocent, she felt there was never placing. Chasing, pacing, pill popping. The value of her life is still dropping, stopping. She can't see it, see she bleeding love, and she thinks she need it. Her fix it, guaranteed it. Life inside herself, she pleading for a little light in the darkness, heartless time. She couldn't defeat it. Love is what she needed. A little love is all she needed.
And she was just a girl. She expected the world, but it flew away from her reach. So she ran away in her sleep, dreamed of paradise, paradise, paradise. Every time she closed her eyes.
Every day all the pain drove her insane. Outside she would look for others to blame. Ashamed, she just wanted to be free from the horror that no one else could see. Maybe a baby would fill this void, she thought. Maybe love would follow, light up tomorrow. Yet instead she caught another heartless heading from a drug dealer that beat her badly into a worse mind state sadly. It seemed that she wouldn't find no peace, so she started in the market, put her body on lease. Freeze, please, let's notice these things. Lots of young girls out here lost their dreams, lost the means due to rape. I never understand why a man has to take hate.
When she was just a girl, she expected the world, but it flew away from her reach, so she ran away in her sleep and dreamed of paradise, paradise, paradise. Every time she closed her eyes.
The girl that I'm speaking about overdosed on escape, she lost her route. Drug-induced, vacation, medication, man, it took her out. Doubt, shame, pain, blame. She was lost looking for her name. Main lost, mother, sister, daughter, auntie will be thinking of her. Never will there be another. Many wish they could just not touch her. Listen, ladies, out there, if you've been raped, please understand you're great. It's not your fault he decided to make steps towards the healing of your wounds. Groom your soul with spirit, love from God, exit your tomb, please.
When she was just a girl, she expected the world, but it flew away from her reach, so she ran away in her sleep and dreamed of paradise, paradise. Every time she closed her eyes.
Mario Street. Keep your head up. God bless.
You know, it's funny, in America we talk about human trafficking and we envision these children that are possibly handcuffed to beds or stuffed in cargo ships, but that's not at all what it looks like here in a developed country. Did you know that up to 90% of prostitutes are actually under the control of a pimp? That should create an automatic assumption in our minds that when we see a prostitute, she's really a victim of human trafficking. We shouldn't put our purses under our shoulders or lock our doors and cringe. Those women and those children need help. I mean, what criminal 13-year-old mastermind can drive herself up and down freeways and use her credit card to get a hotel room and place her ad on the internet? She can't. There's someone else that's an adult behind this, and there's something else that's going on. We need to start training our first responders on how to approach a possible domestic violence or a prostitution call with an attitude that it might be a human trafficking situation. We need to go after, if it's a child, a little bit more investigative work on who rented the hotel room, who drove her there. We talk about pimping in our country like it's really cool. We glamorize the culture of pimping. Pimping is trafficking. We need to start calling it for what it is. It's not cool to rape and beat and molest and take advantage of women and children just to sexually exploit them. Use your talents and your abilities to do something else. Look at Mario. He's amazing. He's a great testimony, and he's doing something so creative with his life. I am really honored to be a part of what he's doing.
Paradise.